Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and drop a like if you enjoy the content. Let's talk about something major going down in WWE right now. The July 18th edition of SmackDown may have quietly confirmed what fans have been speculating for months. Cody Rhodes versus John Cena at SummerSlam is heading toward a massive double turn. And if you've been paying close attention, all the signs are already in place. It's time to dive into all the details and context clues that suggest this theory isn't just speculation anymore, it's becoming reality. To understand how we got here, let's rewind a bit. After WrestleMania 41, The Rock gave an interview where he revealed he had pitched a plan to WWE involving Cody Rhodes turning heel in early 2025. His idea was to have Cody embrace a corporate heel persona, leading into a WrestleMania showdown with a babyface John Cena. But according to reports, not everyone within WWE was on board with that vision. So instead, WWE took the concept of the corporate heel turn and applied it to John Cena rather than Cody. Then in June, Cody Rhodes gave an interview that raised eyebrows across the wrestling world. He said that he probably had only 2 to 3 years left as a babyface, which sounded harmless at first. But longtime fans know better. That kind of statement felt more like a misdirection than an actual long-term plan. Many believed he was saying that to mask the fact that his heel turn was coming much sooner than he let on. This theory gained even more traction during the King of the Ring finals. Cody, long regarded as the face of honor and respect in WWE, pulled a questionable move. In his match against Randy Orton, his friend and mentor, Cody used the exposed steel turnbuckle to his advantage. It was subtle, but it was also unmistakable. Commentary teams and backstage figures noted how unusual and out of character this action was for Cody. It wasn't a blatant cheat, but it was clear evidence that Cody was now willing to bend the rules to win. That turnbuckle moment may have gone under the radar for some, but for many fans, it confirmed what they had feared or hoped. Cody Rhodes was starting to lose his grip on the babyface role. He was transitioning, and the seeds of a double turn at SummerSlam were being planted. The idea floating around was simple. Cody turns heel in brutal fashion, and in contrast, John Cena shifts back into his babyface persona. Now let's zoom back to July 18th SmackDown. This episode included the contract signing for SummerSlam, and if you watched closely, the entire double turn might have already happened right there in that segment. You had to pay attention to the body language, dialogue, and the way each character carried themselves. The pieces fell into place in a quiet but unmistakable way. Cody Rhodes was the first to sign the contract. Then John Cena made his entrance. But here's the twist. Cena didn't come out with the arrogant heel energy he's been using since March. He dropped all the heel theatrics. No boasting about being the greatest of all time. No smug jokes or belittling his opponent. This was the old Cena, serious, thoughtful, and heartfelt. He explained to Cody and the fans that due to his ongoing film commitments, he would be unable to physically compete at SummerSlam. It wasn't an excuse, it was an honest explanation. Cena promised Cody he'd get his rematch in September instead. He apologized to the fans and expressed how disappointed he was not to deliver the match they all wanted. Cena wasn't playing games here. He was showing a side we hadn't seen since his heel turn. This wasn't a character putting on a front, this felt like a real man dealing with real problems. He talked about how hard it was just to make it to San Antonio for that night's SmackDown. He wanted to give the fans something memorable as part of what he called his farewell tour, but his hands were tied. After saying his piece, he politely thanked everyone and started to leave. But Cody wasn't having it. As Cena walked up the ramp, Cody rushed him and landed a vicious cheap shot from behind. The attack came out of nowhere and left fans stunned. Cena, caught off guard, tried to defend himself by grabbing his title and preparing to strike back. But in this case, Cena wasn't the aggressor. He was reacting in self-defense. Still, Cody dodged the move and ended up blasting Cena with the title belt himself. The crowd watched in shock as Cody, in a complete departure from his usual self, snapped into full attack mode. He didn't stop there. After Cena was left unconscious, Cody took things to another level. He dragged Cena's limp body back into the ring, grabbed his hand, and forced it to sign the contract. It was a total violation, the kind of move you'd expect from a full-blown villain. Not only that, but Cody revealed after the fact that the match would now be a street fight, a stipulation he purposely kept hidden until he had control of the situation. Now let's break this all down. On one side, you had John Cena being genuine, showing real emotion and doing the right thing. He wasn't trying to dodge Cody out of cowardice. He simply couldn't make the match happen due to real-life responsibilities. He expressed regret and humility and wanted to make up for it in the future. That's not heel behavior, that's the core of what makes a WWE babyface. On the other side, you had Cody Rhodes. The moment Cena turned his back, Cody attacked. He used the title as a weapon, something he refused to do in the past. He manipulated the contract signing process in the most unethical way imaginable. This wasn't just Cody bending the rules like he did against Orton, this was Cody throwing the rulebook out the window. This segment didn't just tease a double turn, it was the double turn. Cena began his return to the babyface role with authenticity and humility. Cody began his full embrace of the heel persona with deception and brutality. So while everyone is expecting the double turn to take place at SummerSlam, the reality is it's already happened. It just unfolded in a quiet, story-driven way during the contract signing. And with the stipulation now being a street fight, the possibilities are endless. A street fight almost guarantees interference, chaos, and unpredictability. With rumors that WWE's partnership with Travis Scott is over, he's likely off the list of potential participants. That leaves one massive name who has been connected to both Cody and Cena throughout this entire saga: The Rock. Let's not forget that earlier in the year, The Rock played a huge role in Cody's journey. He spoke about taking Cody's soul and pushing him toward darkness. He was also indirectly involved in Cena's heel turn, which was part of the broader corporate storyline. If there's one person who makes sense to interfere in a street fight between Cody and Cena, it's The Rock. Imagine this, the match at SummerSlam is brutal. Cody and Cena push each other to the limit, and just when it looks like Cena might pull off a miraculous win, The Rock's music hits. The crowd explodes, thinking he's there to help Cena. But then, in a shocking twist, The Rock attacks Cena instead. He helps Cody get the win, raises his hand, and makes it clear that Cody has officially sold out and aligned with The Rock. That moment would complete the transformation. Cody becomes the corporate heel champion that The Rock always envisioned. Cena, left broken in the ring, earns the sympathy of the fans and fully steps back into his babyface shoes. The story comes full circle. The months of subtle character changes, psychological mind games, and real-life complications all culminate in that one defining moment. This storyline is rich, layered, and incredibly smart. The contract signing on July 18th wasn't just a segment to hype up the match, it was the emotional turning point. Fans who have followed this arc closely could see how brilliantly the seeds were planted, how each beat built on the last, and how the characters slowly morphed before our eyes. So now all eyes are on SummerSlam Night 2. The stage is set for one of the most dramatic and impactful main events in recent memory. Cody Rhodes will likely leave with the championship, but not as the beloved hero he once was. He'll leave as a conniving, dangerous heel. And John Cena, though he may leave without the title, will walk out of that arena with something just as powerful, redemption, and the full support of the WWE Universe once again. Thanks for watching and being part of this breakdown. What are your thoughts on the July 18th segment and what might happen at SummerSlam? Drop your opinions in the comments, turn on all notifications so you never miss an upload, and don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. See you next time.